What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP here with Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, Part 14. We are here in front of Duty Calls, a mission for Sly, and I'll go ahead and start it.
Okay, Sly, this one's pretty simple. Tail Grizz until you can get the code to his fortress. We need to get in there if we're going to stop him. You shouldn't have any trouble finding him since he's tagged with the homing darts. Just follow the signal.
We probably didn't even need the darts. He's kinda hard to miss.
Okay, he's on the move, Sly. Stay close so I can pull the data we need off his phone. And don't underestimate him. He's no lightweight.
So, as easy as this seems,
My name is the Grizz. You see, I'm hairy and scary and all of that stuff. Get the heck out of my way, I'm gonna get rough.
as easy as this seems, it's actually not. It's actually kind of difficult because well, I'm sure nobody missed his song, but you have to stay up. There's thankfully a lot of
Fool, you trying to run some kind of game on the Grizz? I'm tired of you telling me to walk the line straight when you walking it all crooked. Yeah, that's right. No. That ain't the deal we had. No. I got you the cane that big old hairy dude made. Now you need to hook me up. Hook me up, yeah. Hold up, I'm losing signal. Hold on, I said I'm losing signal. Hold on. I can't, hold on.
You catch that, Bentley?
Yeah, sounds like he's talking to the Paradox, and there's trouble. Don't lose him.
You got the Grizz? Living large with a brush. Don't step on my canvas, cause you'll just get crushed.
I mean, either have to listen to his songs all the way, or but it's not as easy as you would think, because there are a lot of vines and everything that will allow you to stay up above him, but stay close enough to not lose sight of him. But there is one section that does
Nobody give me step, cause I'm better than y'all.
because there's not always vines to go on, especially like right here.
You there? Good. Now listen up. The eggs are running out here, but I need to keep my pig production going, so I need you to find me the resources. What? I don't know. You know, like, chickens, turkeys, ostriches, parrot, frog. How would I know? Just make it happen, man. What? Oh, man, hold on. I gotta find some reception. I gotta find some. Hold on. Man. No. Hold on.
Bentley, why don't we have a phone like that to talk to Dimitri?
You really want Dimitri calling you?
Good point. Forget I asked.
You can see it's not just all easy vines so that you can get across. You actually have to do some ninja spire jumping, but as long as you stay up above him and you don't alert any guards, you should be okay. But you just have to be careful. You can see how the flashlight guards are positioned.
Come on now. I scratched your stinky stripy little back, and you scratched mine. Not only that, I got those other crazy Cooper folks messing with my business now. So I gotta deal with that, and I don't see you giving me any help. No help. No. Yeah. I'll take care of it. Huh? Hold on. There's a reception, man. I can't hear you. No, you can hear me. I can't hear you. You're choppy. You're choppy. You're choppy. Forget it, man.
Sounds like his deal with the Paradox isn't going so well.
Poor guy. I feel so sorry for him.
Yeah, I'm crying over here. Just stay close. I'm still trying to access his phone data.
Thankfully, he will. I was fixing to say he won't look back behind you, but I believe, I guess he does it after a certain point. So that's why you always want to stay up in the air, even though.
You! The paradox, that skunk. I don't care what you think. The best thing you can say about that shrimp is that he stinks.
That's why you have to stay up in the air as much as possible.
So I'm rolling. I'm flowing so bad it ain't fair. The Grizz will teach the paradox. Don't mess with the bear.
Let me see, where is he gonna go?
Finding this all entertaining.
Yeah, it gives us an advantage if Grizz is off his game. Slide, what are you doing? We need that code.
Still doing okay, I think. I don't think I missed any dialogue between him and La Paradox either, so I'm not too concerned with that. But as long as you follow him on the map, you should be okay. I believe this is where he will stop. Ooh.
Now let me tell you how it is. I am an artist. I got paintings to create. And I ain't putting up with any more of your excuses. Now, you give me the eggs I need for my paint, or I climb through this foam and squeeze them out of you myself. You got that player? Hello? Hello? Why you did that? Damn!
Oh, I was so close.
I guess that means you didn't get the code?
It does. Looks like we're back to square one.
I guess the bear got away, huh?
Carmelita, it's good to see you.
Uh-huh. I'm only talking to you because I have some information for Bentley. I've been tailing Grizz on my own, and I have the security codes and full schematics for his mountain base.
Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome. So you'll get it to Bentley for me?
Of course. I'm headed back to the hideout now. But wouldn't you rather hand it to him yourself?
Maybe I should. After all, you are not exactly trustworthy, are you?
Ouch. So, we're good, right?
Don't push your luck, Ringtail.
So that was a pretty easy mission. I thought that might have been, thought there might have been a little bit more involved to that, but that should be the 7th mission, I think. And if it is, then this last one will be the heist mission. If not, there'll be 2 more missions, but it should be the heist mission.
I caught up with the Ringtail to give him the intel I gathered on Grizz. Half of me still wanted to slap the smirk off his face, but the other half wanted to talk. Working on my own these past few days had given me time to think, and I'd realized some things. Sly may have been lying to me the whole time in Paris, but I'd lied to myself as well. In my heart, I knew something was up, but I didn't want to admit it. I wanted to believe he'd changed, that maybe I'd changed him. But Sly was who he was, and I had to accept that. Although this crazy time-traveling business had given me a new perspective on that, too. In the past, I'd always chased Sly, arriving on the scene after the fact. But now that I'd fought alongside him, with Bentley, Murray, and his ancestors, I had to admit a newfound respect. We aren't really so different. We both fight for justice. We just do it from opposite sides of the law. The question is, can I live with that? Honestly, I don't know. But for now, perhaps it's enough that I see things more clearly, and that we have a common enemy in the paradox. Because I am not going anywhere until I put that stinking weasel behind bars.
Oh, so that is the last. No, that was the seventh job. The flash bomb. I wouldn't use those. I wouldn't use that, but it's still something I have to buy. So, Operation Jurassic Thievery. This will probably involve all of the characters, at least in some way, or at least it should. But I don't think. Like I said, I believe it with episode 2's heist job. I don't believe episode 1's heist job involved Bentley, but I don't remember for sure, to be totally honest. Oh, he's got. Oh crap! Really? That stinks.
All right, the time has come to deal with Grizz. This guy is a menace to the time continuum, not to mention the arts. And it's time to shut him and his counterfeit cave painting production down. It appears he's already beefed up security, so he's probably expecting us. But thanks to Carmelita, we have complete schematics of his mountain base. So once we get inside, I'll be able to target the egg vats and make sure they're scrambled. Just a little egg humor. Next, Bob, you'll need to climb the main generator tower and pry the pressure valves open to completely disrupt power. That should start a fatal chain reaction in the system. Hurry, at this point, you'll have to get to the master control panel and make sure no one can reset the system before the damage is done. Of course, you'll need to use your pugilistic skills on any guards that might get in your way. After this, the system will be completely disabled and we can do a little bear hunting. Sly, it'll be your job to take down Grizz when we find him. Well, that's the plan. You should all be clear on what needs to be done, so let's get out there and put this bear on ice.
So Carmelita is not involved, and at least I don't think she is. She may be though. I don't remember to be totally honest, but hey, if you noticed before starting this particular job, you can play as Carmelita, and like I was saying, really quickly. This section of the map here, from that crown to the I believe that's a cave, to that cave along the outside edge is a good place to farm for penguins, as well as from this corner all the way to this set of caves is a good place to farm for penguins. You can also just run around the entire map to find penguins. As I said, you will have to make sure I'm going in the right direction. You will have to make sure that you go back to the safe house after shooting all of the penguins, because they will not reset on their own. You have to go back to the safe house to reset the penguins. So that's why you want to start on the outside edges first, and then just kind of keep running around in the middle until you cannot find any more penguins, and then just go back to the safe house and then just do it all over again. It's not that difficult to do, to be honest. It's pretty easy. And it's very easy to tell once you've ran out of penguins. It's, like I said, pretty easy.
This is our ticket inside. Carmelita, you'll be riding with Murray. Sly, you're with Bob and myself.
Carmelita, are you sure you'll be all right?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, I wouldn't want you to catch cold or something sitting in that other car.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I have my shock pistol to keep me warm.
And you can usually find about, I would say, in both at the outside edges, I'd say close to 12 to 14 penguins. It depends on just how well you look. And you could probably get another 4 to 5 maybe. I think I have to shoot 40 penguins, so you'll have to do that twice to possibly 3 times, depending on how lucky you can get with the with finding penguins. Even just because a penguin is in an area.
This is my stop. I need to destroy those egg vats and then make my way to the rendezvous point. Keep your communication channel open.
I guess you can jump over it. Oh wow. But just because there's a penguin in an area does not mean that it will respawn there after going back into the safe house. So if you can find close to 18 each one time, that doesn't necessarily mean that you'll find 18 again the second time that you go there. But and there's a trophy tied to sticking 60 bombs in guards' pockets. The bigger guards, the flashlight guards, are the best guards to do this to.
If I open those piston valve covers, they should function as lifts.
You'll have to use the L1 to throw it over there, but I guess these are just different types of different ammos. You can see different ammo, but I use explosives, so I'm not going to worry about that because it will change your bombs to whatever. To whatever sleep ammo you have, so you want to be careful there. Oh, what the? I forgot about that. I did that the first time I played the game too. That's why you usually see me right away from any bombs, just in case, or just so that I don't end up blowing myself up, even if it's a bomb that won't blow me up. It's just I usually just do it just to be cautious. So yeah, I was gonna say this should raise me up, and then I should be able to slide over here. To be careful here, but you should be able to reach the center, which is definitely the best place to go. But anyway, so let me see. Yeah, the best place to try to get the like I was saying, the flashlight guards work the best. Little guards like this, usually you can't get the. You usually can't get them in the pocket, and it has to be inside their pocket, and they cannot see you, I believe. I'm not sure about that, whether they can see you or not, but I know I did this in episode 4. Went around in, because there's a bunch of flashlight guards through there, so that's where I had farmed the guards for, was around there. And come on. And thankfully no one seems to notice, but it took me definitely quite a while, and I just had to end up at a certain point just quit focusing on small guards, just because there was no use to it, because I wasn't getting the results, because I started counting, of course, and once I had hit 60, I still hadn't got the trophy, and I was using little guards as my quite a bit, just because there was a lot of small guards in.
Then if I disable that egg vat, this maintenance bridge will rise. Looks like those vats are wind powered. I need to knock out those blades to shut it down.
And you actually have to hit the blades.
This looks like a job for my explosive darts.
And thankfully, once you hit one of the blades, they do stay up, so you can continuously shoot them. Maybe you actually have to hit. Oh, I guess you have to hit just below them. I thought you had to actually hit the blades, but yeah. So you just have to be careful and make sure that you hit the hit big guards and make sure that they land in the pockets, and just make sure that you keep count if you are doing big guards. The only reason why you want to do put it right in the pockets of the big guards because that will kill them in in one bomb instead of having to do multiple bombs. And so you see, we'll have to do a hacking mission. Oh yeah, one of these. I think these are the only hacking missions you'll have to do during heist missions, but I don't remember, to be totally honest. I definitely don't care for these, but of course, as usual, they will get harder. Those holes. Those holes will, of course, kill you if you fall into them, so you want to be very careful. You see the red rectangles with the, or I guess the rectangles with the red flashing lights beside them. Those are holes that will kill you as soon as you get to them, so you do definitely want to be very careful while doing that. But anyway, it's thankfully the earlier ones are not that difficult. It's just some of the later ones that are more troublesome. So you have to. These are, I guess, hammers, and you're gonna have to get them, get the timing down just right. On these, you can see how many hammers move at once, and you can see how quickly they fall. And now, one thing that does stink, you can see that the energy bar, I believe he said mallets, but you can see that the energy bar does not refill as very fast, so you definitely want to be very careful while flying through there. And he will keep making those egg puns.
There's the tower, Bob. You'll need to find the valve covers and pry them loose to disrupt the power output. Yes, it is a dangerous climb, but if anyone can do it, you can. Right. See you at the top. Good luck.
So, just, it's kind of like the ones outside, except, you know, instead of ice, it's lava, but it's really not that difficult. See, I think we're supposed to go to the right. Let me see. I'm not sure exactly which way I'm supposed to go. Let me see. Once you saw Bob, latch onto the wheel and turn himself, looked like he was trying to kind of pull himself along the wheel. That's when you're supposed to flip the. And I'll show that off a little bit better here now that I actually remember. So once he's like that, then you spin the right analog stick.
You're doing it. The pressure is falling fast. Almost there. Just one more down.
I remember having problems figuring that out the first time I played this game. I hope I went the right way instead of a path with a slime mask, and thankfully I didn't, so don't have to worry about that. There we go.
Murray, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'll find you guys after I figure out how to get off this crazy thing.
Right. We've got another
And all these geysers through here remind me of another trophy that is come on, here for that is episode 3 exclusive. You have to slide, or not slide. You have to glide for 10 seconds without the use of geysers, and I don't remember exactly where the point is. I believe it's on top of the ice statue of Grizz, right by one of his bases. I think it may be his main base, and not this one, but wherever that one is. I don't remember exactly, to be totally honest. But if you fly there, and then just fly from one side of the map to the other, avoiding the one or two geysers that are around, that are along there, you should be able to get it. I'm almost certain. I don't remember exactly how you get it, to be totally honest. I'm trying not to get that slime mask, but I want to get all that loot. Like I said, I don't remember exactly how to get it, but that kind of seems like the right way to do it. And we'll just sneak up on this guy. He doesn't have any loot, so I can go ahead and take him out.
Not bad. A little sloppy, though, don't you think?
Hey, that was almost a compliment. I'll take it.
Way to hustle, Sly.
Thanks. Now let's go find Murray.
Better give me them coins. I'm not sure. I don't remember if they do or not. Oh.
I knew I should have made that left turn. It's gonna be nice, like sugar and spice, when I put that Cooper gang on ice. Grizz, no way I'm letting this chump get away. Bombs away! The Murray's got a beef with you, punk.
Murray, we have to help him.
Wait a sec, guys. Murray can handle this.
What?
Yeah, it's okay. Bentley's right. My money's on the hippo.
Oh, snap. What have we here? It's a pink nightmare. Trust me, pal. You ain't dreaming. I'm tired of you Cooper chumps. The Paradox, everybody. All I ever really wanted to do is skate. That's right. Okay. No. It ain't okay. You know why the Grizz love skating? It's clean, man. It's like just me and the ice. No complications, no hassles, no worries. Ever since I was a little kid, a little cub, it's the only time I truly feel free. And now, you Cooper punks roll in and you gonna spoil my dream? Well, it ain't going down like that. You better check the script back, man, because the Grizz is about to show you how to skate. Oh, man. This won't take much.
So you have to dodge his attacks until until you I believe until he actually gets tired. Ah, crap. Okay, so you just have to keep dodging his attacks until this happens, and then you just punch these blocks. Come on. I may need to actually put on the normal. Try to get him to. And then you're supposed to follow what he does. And so it ain't that difficult all you have to do is just dodge his attacks until he brings the rocks down, and then you just punch the punch the ice blocks into him, and then this happens. And I believe either the ice blocks hurt him or... Oh crap, I don't remember what that circle, okay. I forgot that it actually became a hidden one. So thankfully you do get a little bit of health, but not that much. And yeah, this one's the hardest one to jump over, but you just have to run towards it. And then, oops. Ah, crap. Thankfully that particular attack does not hurt you all that much. Because it's so hard to dodge from. And he'll drop icicles on you. As you go on, his attacks will become he will use different attacks. But like I was saying, to dodge the, man, this should be the, yeah. So this should be the this attack, but you can see that more ice blocks will appear, and you'll have to dodge icicles. And you can actually very easily attack two ice blocks in one with one punch. Ah, crap. See, it's not that difficult to do, and it definitely makes this go by a little bit faster. All you have to do is just punch the block in between both of the ice blocks, and I probably ain't gonna get this because I think I have far too low a health. But I believe, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that after a period of time he would get rid of those rocks, and then you have to do all that again. But I have to pay attention to this, so I'll quit talking here for a moment. I think he'll throw in an X every once in a while, but yeah. There you go. So you just pay attention to it, and it shouldn't be too difficult. But sadly, he doesn't give you that much health, which does stink. Ah, crap. There's really no way to dodge his dashing attacks towards you. Oops. Ah, wow, really? That's gonna kill me. Oh, wow, that's right, I forgot bosses have checkpoints. I'm too used to bosses in other games and in the other Sly games where if you die during a boss fight, you have to start the entire boss fight over again. So remember, just run towards the make sure that you run towards the shockwaves of ice, so that and try to wait for your double jump until you get about, I'd say, either halfway or 3/4 of the way, whichever works best for you. And once he dives towards you, I believe you can actually jump over it. I didn't think that would work, but I just tried it now. Once he slides on his stomach, that's probably the only way that you can, because he moves so fast. But that's the only way that you can jump over it or dodge that one. But the other ones, I believe you should be able to dodge pretty easily. Ah, crap! These stupid icicles. But if you do have to move for icicles, try to keep moving in the same direction that ice blocks are at. Just to keep, just to make sure that you can continuously punch the ice blocks, because it doesn't give you quite as much time, especially since you have to dodge everything, and then you have to give yourself time to get captured. Yeah, see. Ah, just barely. Okay. Thankfully, there is not a trophy that is tied to getting either not taking damage in this particular fight or not messing up any of the quick time events.
Nice moves, Murray.
You were great!
That performance was definitely a 10, pal.
Thanks, guys. I guess this makes up for all my screw-ups lately.
Murray, we all make mistakes. It happens. But it doesn't matter because we're a team. And we all have each other's backs. That's why we're unbeatable.
Yeah, what he said. Today, you were the hero, Murray. And don't you forget it.
Aw, shucks. Hey, I'm starved. Anybody bring anything to eat? French fries? Pizza? Anything? An apple, even?
Carmelita had cooled off a bit, but she hadn't forgiven me yet. And I really couldn't blame her. The last thing she wanted to do was join up with a bunch of thieves. Something that went against everything she stood for. I could tell it was a tough decision, but in the end, she knew it was probably her only shot at busting the paradox. Dimitri was happy to finally hear from us, as he'd been worried his bros were warping their faces off, whatever that meant. He pointed us to our next destination, medieval England, and, as it turned out, Grizz's crown was the perfect object to get us there. So, although we'd only uncovered this Ice Age scheme by accident, luck was definitely on our side. And we left in a confident mood, ready to tackle whatever fate had in store for us.
So, that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because I will want to use the next video as a trying to get all of the clue bottles, which will definitely be a lot easier because of the item that we got in episode 3, and I talked about it then. I talked about it.
We'd come to merry old England to locate my ancestor, Sir Galeth Cooper, a gallant knight who founded the Cooper Order. Unfortunately, what we found was anything but regal. Sir Galeth had been reduced to performing in a local circus as a jester, complete with ridiculous costume. The villainous stench of the paradox hung over the entire area. We didn't know what was going on yet, but we knew it wasn't good. To make matters worse, we still had no information about Penelope. Billy wasn't letting it show, but I knew deep down he was pretty worried. Hopefully we would find some answers soon. But first, we had to go to the circus.
And so you can see what happens in episode 4. And like I said, this is a great place to farm anything that you may need. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because I want to use the next video as a clue bottle finding video. And like I said, it's going to be a lot easier because I have that item from episode 3, and so we'll go to duty calls. Let me see. Duty calls is a mission for Sly in episode 3 of Sly 4. No additional information there, so we'll go to Operation Jurassic Thievery. I don't know why, but the information for all of these jobs and episode 3 itself is just very lacking. I don't know why it is like this, but it's just not a whole lot I can do, to be honest. Operation Jurassic Thievery is the heist job for episode 3, and Again, I don't I don't see any additional information. That's pretty much it. Like there is nothing else that I can get. No extra trivia, nothing. Like episode 3, Clan of the Cave Raccoon, is the third episode of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Takes place in Gungathal Valley in the year 10,000 BC, and it features Bob Cooper, Sly's ancestor. The villain for this episode is a black bear named Grizz. The title of the episode is a play on title of the first book, The Clan of the Cave Bear, in Jean M. Auel's historical fiction series, Earth's Children. You know, I'm like, there is nothing else past that. I guess past that little bit of trivia, there is nothing else, to be totally honest. So, yeah, that's it. That's all that I can find. You know, I do apologize, but there's just nothing else I can do. So, I thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is, how many times did the Grizz do his shockwave attack, where it was either just one shockwave or a whole bunch of shockwaves? How many times did he do that attack? I thank you for watching. Next time, we will find all the clue bottles for episode 4. So until then, later.